Hello everyone, in this video we will explore 4 altcoins that are worth a mention as they are popular and have buzzing communities. The altcoins are BigTime, Bakery Token, Aurora and ORDI. Also, I will tell you about today's gem coin that I have found after a lot of efforts. But before just knowing about today's altcoins, it is extremely important that you should know if you should invest in large cap coins or mid cap coins or small cap coins. This depends on the money that you have. Most investors or traders will have less than $10 or $20,000 and so they should invest in mid cap coins. Why so? Let me explain. You should be knowing this already that Michael Saylor bought 16,130 bitcoins recently for $590 million. Did you ask yourself that why Michael Saylor did not purchase mid caps or small caps and just went for the Bitcoin? The answer to this is simple. If he decides to invest just $1 million, then small cap altcoin will go to its peak. If he decides to invest 10 million in the mid cap altcoin, then that altcoin will also shoot to the roof and get its peak. What I mean by peak is that the coin will go to its highest point in life and it will start coming down after that. You should ask why it will come down when Michael Saylor just ate up a huge chunk of the supply of the coin. Well, this can be understood only when you go to the exchange and you try to place a huge sell order. The market watches the huge order and it starts panicking. Anyone that watches the huge sell order will try to sell out the coins well before the huge order gets sold. This in turn spirals down to a huge dip in the charts and prices of the altcoin will fall. Thus, big investors like Michael Saylor will not get any profits from mid-caps. This is why big investors will invest 500 million into Bitcoin and not into altcoins. But if you have $10,000 or $20,000 and if you plan to invest in altcoins, then you should go for 4 altcoins or more to diversify your portfolio. Then you do not face such situation and can exit the market without anyone coming to know about your sell-off decision and sell-off orders. Investors think on which coin will move next after Bitcoin moves 2x or 200%. Once they book profits from Bitcoin, they are left with huge stash of money. Then they think on what to do of this money. They cannot invest it back into Bitcoin as they cannot buy a coin that has gone that huge already. Most investors like to buy at low prices and sell at high prices. So the investors then go to the altcoins which have not seen much profits yet. In other words, Bitcoin moves up and down in about 2 to 3 waves before the major 90% correction. This is when the altcoins also move up and down as Bitcoin pump wave is followed by altcoins wave, and this is when you can make huge profits. We all know that just like the previous cycles, the huge large caps like Bitcoin and Ethereum will go down 90%. You can see this in the previous cycles. So if large caps are going down and mid caps are going to follow that and they will also go 90% down, then why to invest in large caps? Mid caps will be a far better choice because large caps might just do 2x or 3x, that is 200% or 300% profit, as they are the heavyweights. They need billions of funds to move 2x as they have huge volumes and huge sell orders, while mid caps will just need a few million funds to fulfill all the sell orders, and so mid cap altcoins can do 10x. Another thing you should know before you get that huge stash of money is that once you get huge returns, you are facing a huge challenge to multiply that huge money. It is easy to multiply $1,000 to $5,000 or $10,000, but it becomes a bit difficult to make $10,000 into $100,000 as you have to find a coin that will accept $100,000. The market already starts going up by watching your huge order of $10,000, and once your order is filled up, they do not see that huge order anymore and the markets come back down. This is how you lose 10% in slippage while buying. Same way for selling, not that much liquidity. Let's begin with today's altcoins. First altcoin, BigTime. It is a multiplayer RPG online game. It was listed on big exchanges like Coinbase, OKX, KuCoin and Gate.io at the same time on October 12, while the pump started after BigTime got listed on BitHum on November 30. Interesting thing is that BigTime did not have a traditional pre-sale. The team chose a different approach to distribute its token. opting for a community-driven model. This means that there was no initial offering or pre-sale for the BigTime token, not even for the development team. Instead, the primary way to acquire BigTime tokens was by playing the game. This approach aimed to ensure fair distribution of the tokens and prevent early investors from gaining an unfair advantage. Players could earn BigTime tokens through various in-game activities such as completing quests, participating in battles, and trading virtual items or NFTs. While there wasn't a pre-sale in the traditional sense, there was some opportunities for early access to the game and potentially earning big-time tokens before the official launch. These included alpha testing. A limited number of players were invited to participate in alpha testing phases, which provided early access to the game and allowed them to earn big-time tokens through gameplay. Also, there were NFT drops. BigTime occasionally released special NFTs that granted early access to the game or other exclusive benefits. These NFTs could be purchased or earned through participation in community events. Also, there were huge liquidations today due to perpetual futures trading in BigTime and ORDI. Overall, while there wasn't a traditional pre-sale for BigTime tokens, the project offered alternative ways for players to get involved early and potentially earn BigTime tokens before the official launch. All of this makes BigTime as my favorite gaming token and a safe buy, but not at this price point as it has gone from 0.2 to 0.8 in price recently. Second altcoin is ORDI. ORDI is a token and a coin based on Bitcoin blockchain. ORDI got pumped recently because of the increased NFT marketplace activity, as ORDI enabled people to buy and sell NFT on BRC20, that is on layer 2 of Bitcoin network. ORDI aims to add value to each Satoshi. Well, what is Satoshi? Satoshi or Sats is the smallest unit of Bitcoin named after Bitcoin's founder Satoshi Nakamoto. Coming back, ORDI enables the inscription of data directly onto individual Satoshis. This opens up new possibilities for data storage, security, and censorship resistance on the Bitcoin network. ORDI is mainly used to serve NFTs on BRC20, that is based on Bitcoin blockchain, just like ERC20 NFT are based on Ethereum blockchain. ORDI was listed on good exchanges since long, but its November pump was due to its listing on Binance, while the recent December pump is likely because of integration of ORDI with X Wallet, as this resulted in a widespread adoption of ORDI. In short, you can say that ORDI does exactly what Ethereum does, but ORDI protocol is son of Bitcoin. ORDI is interesting after a 10 to 20% correction, as ORDI cannot be purchased by US citizens right now, as it is not listed on Coinbase or Binance.us. The community says that once ORDI gets listed on the US exchanges, it can cause another huge pump. But keep in mind that ORDI got 1 billion market cap today, and so it is a mid cap in top 50 on the coin market cap, making ORDI a bit too heavy to get another big pump. I would just stay out of ORDI. The third altcoin is Bakery token. It is a token of Bakery Swap DeFi exchange that was launched in end of 2020. Bakery Swap is just like Pancake Swap DeFi exchange, as it also runs on Binance chain, but Bakery Swap was introduced after the success of Pancake Swap. Let me warn you guys that Bakery token, that is Bake, just pumped 80% out of nowhere. There is no collab or partnership or any other positive news that resulted in this 80% price rise. This makes up for high chances of an upcoming dump of at least 50% correction. This is an old token, and to be honest, it is not better than Pancake Swap. Staking and swapping tokens are not so smooth on Bakery Swap, so I will just stay out of this. Fourth altcoin, Aurora, is a gaming platform with 17 plus games right now and is teaming up with Aurora Cloud to redefine the gaming landscape, eliminating gas fees and enhancing accessibility. Aurora is a blockchain and runs on ecosystem of Near protocol. As you must have guessed, Aurora makes it super easy for the Web3 game developers to launch games directly on Aurora without the headache of making or maintaining a blockchain. Yesterday, this was published by dApps Radar, and since then, the pump started for Aurora. The bar chart shows how huge the transaction numbers are on Aurora as compared to its competitors Matic and Avalanche. Aurora has 1 second transaction time. The confirmation takes only 2 seconds to complete. Total total value locked in Aurora is 58 million, which is not so good, but as Aurora has made it simple for the game developers, I would like to purchase it, and also it is currently having a 40% correction, which is a good sign to make a purchase. It is now time for today's gem token, VRTX. It is token of Vertex DeFi exchange. Currently, VRTX or Vertex is a small cap altcoin sitting on 434 number on CoinMarketCap. As it is not listed on Binance yet, but it is gaining popularity. This token can be bought right now on KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io, BitGet, and on Uniswap. Why I like this token? Well, it is a token of DeFi exchange Vertex protocol, and it can soon be the best DEX exchange, better than DYDX. As you can see, it has a huge volume and is on number 2 spot on DeFi exchanges list of CoinMarketCap. This token has not seen any price explosion yet, and this makes the token today's gem. I will be purchasing this one as there is no risk of a correction in it, as price pump is yet to be seen. Anyways, this exchange will benefit from the current start of the bull run and can see huge transaction volume in the mid of the crypto market bull run in January. If you like this content and the animation, then please give a like. Please subscribe to the channel to see me daily with new altcoin picks. Thank you.